Hello, everybody. What is going on? Renaissance Road, what's up? Hello, hello. Oh, I do hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I'm having a good Wednesday. It's been a productive few days back, which has been a great, just lovely, lovely, lovely. What's up, Kev? What's up, Kev? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my man. Alrighty. I hope everyone's day is going well. Hope everyone's weekend went well. It's good. Did you enjoy PAX? I did, Renaissance. I did. It's probably my favorite convention of the year. I thought it was outstanding. It was so well done. It was so well executed. The people at PAX, they just know what they're doing. You know, it's like they've been around. They know how to do it. They know how to do it well. You know what? I'm gonna send out a tweet that I am live right now. But yeah, they know what they're doing. They know how to do it well. They're organized. It was great, and it's like the perfect mix of buying stuff and playing stuff. So many conventions are like one or the other a lot. And this one, it isn't. It's very, very like 50-50. Like half the convention center was straight buying stuff, just consumerism run rampant. You know, and the other half, which is just as much of the area, was just straight up tables on tables on tables on tables on tables, and people playing some games. All right, let me tweet some out real quick. I am live right now on YouTube doing an unboxing. No, don't need that twice, Nick. Okay, sorry about the pause. Just wanted to tweet out that I'm live. Agreed, it's my favorite. Helps it's local. Saw you and Mike trotting by the convention. Oh, I wish you had said hi. Yeah, we were pretty busy during the con. It was where we did much more like booth time than we did at Gen Con. At Gen Con we didn't do we did definitely some, of course, but not nearly as much as we did at PAX. At PAX we did a ton. We were in the booth for like 6 hours a day, which is fine. Like, we don't mind it, but it was very, very different than Gen Con. And so it was fun. It was cool. Fireball Island like officially released there, which is what we're gonna be unboxing. There's parts of it that are cut out because I'm on a green screen here, but we're going to be unboxing Fireball Island here today. And yeah, and so that was like the official release. It was pretty much the only game that was like getting released at PAX Unplugged. PAX Unplugged isn't really a big like release kind of con. Although I think it's going to become that way. I honestly think if it keeps growing and PAX runs it as well as they do, or at least they have from what I hear last year and then definitely this year, it's I think it could rival Gen Con. I really do think it could rival Gen Con in terms of size and in terms of sorry, Mikey texted me. Yeah, I really do think, they know what they're doing enough, and they have the size and the backing and the reputation already. Even though it's only been 2 years, they already have the reputation that, like, hey, we know what we're doing. We're dope. We do dope stuff. What's up, David? And Kevin said, I haven't made it out to PAX yet. I'm going to all 4 days of Gen Con for the first time next year. Maybe I'll make it to PAX next year, too. Well, Kevin, hopefully we see you again at Gen Con. That was awesome last year. And PAX, yeah, PAX is good. If you can get there, get there. It's a really good time. Dave said, you boys going to be all busy and important at Dice Tower West, or will Bing Bongs actually get a chance to throw a sup your way? With the exception of like the main Dice Tower people like Tom, Z, Sam, Kenny, you know, no one's busy at Dice Tower Con. The whole point of Dice Tower Con is like it's like PAX Unplugged. Like you have a Gen Con, which is 100% buying stuff. Then you have Dice Tower Con, which is 100% just sitting there playing games. That's why I like PAX, because it's the middle of those. But Dice Tower Con, literally all anyone does is sit around and play games. Like we may do a show or something like that. You know, we may be part of, you know, some kind of panel, or maybe, you know, Tom will want us to do some kind of live whatever, you know, or something like that. But for the most part, it's just us sitting around playing games. So, I mean, you'll have to find time to game with us, you know, just because we're constantly jumping into games with various people, whether it's friends that we know, you know, or followers, or someone's just like, hey, you want to play this game? We're like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, and so, but other than that, like, there's no, like, we're going to be too busy. Not at Dice Tower Con. Any other con, maybe. Like, PAX Unplugged, we wanted to play games with a couple people, we just never got around to it, because, like, we did not have time at PAX Unplugged. We are swamped. We actually didn't even get that much time to film stuff. We have a couple videos coming out, but not that many, because, we just didn't have time. We didn't have time. But Dice Tower Con, totally different. Dice Tower Con will have plenty of time. And there's a ton of people who are going to be there from the fam. There are tons of people who are going to be at Dice Tower West from the Bing Bong fam. So, like, we're going to be doing something. We'll probably have, like, an event at the con, whether it's, like, a big game of, like, Deception or something like that. But then we're also, like, let's all go out and go to a buffet together. You know, not necessarily gaming, but we're all just kind of, like, hanging out. You know, not necessarily anything, like, fancy. Yeah, Kevin, I would love to. I would love to. It was great meeting you last year. Speaking of meeting people at Gen Con last year, G Money's in this. Probably will see another Moonshot game night. Yeah, we're planning on it. We had such a good time at Moonshot last year that we are very much planning on it. All right, people, we're gonna keep talking, keep asking questions. This is a very chill stream. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be unboxing Fireball Island, including all this other stuff from Fireball Island. You know, there's this, you know, and then there's like this, you know, this whole thing. So we're gonna be unboxing it, kind of going through. I demoed this at Gen Con, in the way that I was running the demos. So was Mike. We were two people. That's pretty much what we did the entire time we were working, was just running. Actually, that's literally all we did the entire time we were working. Was demoing Fireball Island. I probably demoed it on my own, or ran at least like 25, maybe 30 demos on my own. So I got really good at teaching this game, which is cool. But yeah, Fireball Island. So let's switch over. Boom. If you're just joining us, hello. Hi, everybody. Please pop in the chat, say hello if you want to. Usually we stream over on Twitch, but tonight we're on YouTube just because it's an unboxing, and I was like, hey, might as well do an unboxing on YouTube. We don't really do any kind of live streaming on YouTube because, frankly, I hate live streaming on YouTube. But we want to give the people a chance. Hold on a second, I'm gonna turn this real quick. It is not straight on, and that bugs me. We want to give YouTube people who can't come over to Twitch or don't want to a chance, but the quality looks like garbage on YouTube, and it's much more difficult to stream here. I don't know why anyone does it. But, nonetheless, we're doing it here. And I'm excited. Because we have ours, but everything, as you can see, is still in the shrink. We have not opened our copy yet. I hope everything is cool. Bursting Flair said, make your unboxing ASMR, Nick. We need to. Mike and I need to work on it. Now that we're home, we're going to work on it. I really want to do that video. I personally think it's a hilarious concept. And so, I want to do it. It's going to happen. Not entirely sure when. Honestly, G Money or Chris Glenn, I don't know anything about. I know about as much as you know, to be completely honest, about Dark Tower. I don't know anything. And this is, by the way, by Restoration Games, who do sponsor us. They are not paying me to do this, or did not ask me to do this. I just felt like doing it because Mike was out of town. He's not out of town, but he's off with his girlfriend, but I'm sad and alone. So I decided to do this instead. I spent most of the day drawing, and I needed a break. Ooh, Spot UV. Look at that, Spot UV. Ooh. Chalverstot was like, hey, I actually went to Twitch first. That is understandable, Chalverstot. 100% understandable. And by the way, if you did go over to Twitch, we're here. So also, if you see anyone else at Twitch, let them know to come over here. Cheryl was waiting on Twitch. Yeah, if anyone, can someone put in the Discord that we are on YouTube, not Twitch tonight? So Burson said, thanks for that. I don't use Twitch. I appreciate it, but hey, it's no problem. You know, we understand that we personally would like everyone to come over to Twitch, but we understand that not everyone is and not everyone wants to, and that's okay. So we want to do more stuff on YouTube. We probably won't ever do, is it? No, it's not. We probably won't ever do a ton on YouTube, just because everything we do streaming-wise is geared towards Twitch. And Twitch, in my opinion, it's just superior in every way to stream on. But we do want to do stuff, especially stuff like this. It's not necessarily us playing games, but every once in a while we'll play a game on YouTube. Because we just, we want to hit that audience as well, knowing that not everyone's going to come to Twitch. As much as we want them to, it's not going to happen. Kevin said, I'm glad it's on YouTube. Twitch is not like working when using my mobile data. Yeah, that's also, some people have issues with Twitch, like their devices do. I don't know why. It's a pain. Can I explain what I mean by the YouTube stream quality being garbage? It just looks worse. It just, maybe it's just me or maybe my computer, but like it looks significantly worse to me. Like, it just doesn't, the quality on YouTube isn't as good. I don't know what it is, but it's just not as good. It's just not as good. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It just doesn't look as good. And it's also just that everything we have set up, like I said, is for Twitch, not for YouTube. So there's some stuff, like our really cool chat and all the functions we have with our chat doesn't work on YouTube. So that sucks. But we got the box. The box is outstanding. I can't remember who the artist was who did it. They just crushed the box art. It's so cool. So good. Oh, I love it. Spot UV. Great. Clutch. And this box is a kind of box, it can fold like this. It's actually meant to do this. This is like another throwback retro thing. A lot of boxes from that time could do this, could lie flat. So they did this. Some people like it. Some people like absolutely hate it. I don't really care, to be completely honest. I don't have much of an opinion on it. But it can fold down because that is, again, it's just a retro thing from around that time. And they were just like, hey, this will be a fun little thing that we could do. And I like it. I think it's I think it's just fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alrighty. So, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. I want to drop a Discord link, but like we literally can't. Alright, so we got the other half of the mountain. This is the half with the scar. Does anyone out there have Fireball Island? Did anyone else back it? Ooh, oh, that's right. I'm gonna need bags and stuff because I gotta punch. I love punching stuff, like punching cardboard like this. Oh, it's my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it. And look, this box folds down too, because why not? The back of the box looks great. It shows the game. This game, I gotta imagine is gonna do well with people just seeing it on the shelf, just because kids are gonna, because we're demoing it, as you know, at PAX Unplugged, and man, the amount of kids who just would stop and just be like, "What is that?" Like, I mean, it's not a game necessarily strictly for kids. It's super fun for adults to play. I actually did not demo it to any kids. For some reason, the kids, like Mike, always ended up getting the groups of kids. They just ended up, probably because he works with kids and they just gravitate towards him for that. But yeah, it was, I just did, I played strictly adults, and it was outstanding. I'm gonna grab some bags, hold on. Yeah, back. Alright. Okay. So the board is 3D, as, you can see. You can see like this, you go here, and you can really see it, except for all the green is punched out because I'm on a green screen. But the board is 3D, so it goes like here like this, and then bang. So it's like that, and you can kind of see it. It's hard to kind of keep together like that, but boom. So it's a big 3D board, and oh gosh, it's pretty. It is pretty. People complain about the shininess of it. It's a bit glossy. I don't care. People seem to really care about it, though. David said, to all you YouTubes, I fought the Twitch wagon for a long time. I still get the majority of my content from YouTube, but the bros Twitch streams are so much fun, and the sole reason I use Twitch. Well, I'm glad, David. That is awesome. Thank you for saying that. You Paladin got it. Okay, cool. What's up, Birdman? Okay, so we got the majestical, evil monster, Volcar. So, Volcar here is where the marbles come out, and he has 3 different slots that the marbles can come out of, so it's nice, because wherever you put him, you never know which slot they're going to come out of. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, did they not give me marbles? They sure did. Alrighty. So, with the marbles, you know, it comes out like, and it just goes everywhere. Oh, so happy. So happy this one's mine. Yeah, Daigle, people complain, man. That's how it goes, you know? People complain all the time. It is what people do. Alrighty, so this is looking great. If you got any questions, please let me know. This is a nice, chill stream. So let's go back to here. Yeah, look at full car, girl. Ba, da, 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 da. Wow, wow. Oh, that one didn't go through. Bang. They all went over here. Wow. I tell you, this game is so... The best part about... what one is... Yeah, it works fine. The best part about demoing this game was the fact that this game, more than pretty much any other game ever, is really fun to watch. Like, this is a game where, like, I really did not mind watching people play the game. And I watched... Oh, gosh. Again, I probably did 25 to 30 demos just on my own. Not including the ones Mike did, not including the ones I just, like, saw. Like, you know, saw other people do or just was kind of nearby or around for. So, also, you have these palm trees, which come with, you know, the little palm tree stem in this thing. So, I'm gonna assemble all of these. And then they go in these little spots. So now people also are like, oh my gosh, the thing bends. And like, that's good. Like, that's meant to happen because the flexibility is what makes these strong. If these were really, really rigid, like, people want the island to be made out of like what Volcar's made out of. But the thing is, the second you push down of it, it's gonna break. Like, people constantly are, not constantly, it's just there have been some complaints about like the flimsy nature of it, but like, it's really solid, and again, it's meant to flex. That's literally the entire purpose of it. So when you put in these palm trees, you just push them in, and like, it's not, I mean, if you do like that, it's gonna break, but that would happen regardless. It's just, I don't know, people are being very some people are weird. We got kind of an insight to a lot of the struggles of making a game, and making a game like this specifically. Okay, cool. Bang, bang. So all of these, if you don't know the game, all of these also, they have roots, and these roots stick out. So you can see them stick out like that. So basically, if a thing goes this way, or like, let's put this one back here. So a slot can come out the back here. So if this one is pointed this way, it's going to stop it and make it go this way. So if you're standing right here, you may want to rotate this right here, so then it goes bam and hits it and goes that way. That's what these palm trees are for, and what all these roots are for, which I think is such a clever little thing that is just super, super awesome. Oh shoot, there's something behind my green screen that I forgot to grab. Punch Out's satisfying as hell. Burst of flavor, you ain't wrong, girl. I don't know if you're a girl or not. I just say like, hey girl, sometimes. You are right. Punch Outs are the most satisfying thing on the planet. I'm also going to be assembling everything, because why not? Oh, look how pretty that looks. So this is the one game that's, like, not the best up-top view. I mean, it's actually pretty good, because, like, you can see the marbles roll around, which is actually kind of good. Oh, got stuck. Oh! But at the same time, you don't get to see the view from. Look at Volcar just staring at you, all freaking metal, like da 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 Volcar. Wild. I love it. It's just so satisfying to watch him roll down. Vulgar. Don't worry about it, Birdman. People complain. It's what they do. Just some of the things people complain about are so ridiculous. It's just absolutely bananas. So at the end of the game, all these palm trees, the roots are all going to face towards Volcar, and Volcar faces the helipad over here. I don't know why I'm explaining that, but I am. Exactly, bursting the flavor. The flexibility helps absorb the impact. People seem to be very confused about that. They're like, it's flimsy. I'm like, no, that's what it's supposed to be. All right. Do I plan on painting Volcar? Not this one, but something that I will bring out at a later hour, or probably right after this, is I also have the maker kit. Boom. All right, so that's all the palm trees. So you can see them all right there. Sorry, never mind. They're green, so they get punched out of the green screen. Yes, so we have the maker kit. The maker kit will go through, but the maker kit is essentially your own fireball island that you can make. Because look, it's just like a coloring book. So I have this. I'll open this up. The Volcar in here, I will paint. This one I probably won't. One, because I have two, so I want to keep one that's just kind of normal. But yes, I will probably paint the other one. I don't really know how to go about it. I saw a really dope paint job that Restoration Games shared recently, and that one was cool. There was like fire. It was like orange in here, so it looked like it was glowing. I definitely want to try to do something like that. I don't know though. It's gonna be I don't know. I honestly don't really know how to go about it. There's also cool things like ladders, which is great because this ladder goes right by the chute, so people get freaking thrown off this ladder constantly, and it's hilarious. We got bridges. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. You don't want to be on one of them bridges. And then we got our little minis here. Little minis. Although, one second, let me grab the thing. So one thing we did get that you could have gotten, the magic is gone. Look at it, look at it. Whoop. Technology. Where did I put it? Here it is. Aren't green screens fun? One thing we did get is we got the, that's wrong one. The painted miniature set. So these ones come pre-painted. The paint job's pretty good, honestly. I'm probably going to keep them in the package, and just paint my own. Because I honestly think I could do a little bit better job. These are, I mean, pretty basically painted, which, I mean, why wouldn't they be, to be completely honest? Like, they're not going to, you know, paint them crazily. But yeah, they're all right. And so I'm going to be probably painting my own. But we do have this, which is pretty cool. This is not a serious Euro game, so many people are going to sneer at this game. Oh yeah, for sure. But here's the thing, and I talked about this exact thing a lot over at PAX Unplugged. It's like there are so few games out there that are just fun. Like they're not, like, don't get me wrong, there's some strategy in this game. Like there's you decide to do this instead of this. There's definitely choices. There's strategy, not a ton of strategy, not crazy deep strategy. But the point of this game is just fun. It's just supposed to be fun. Like, that's it. And there are so few games where, like, it's just like, hey, let's just have a blast. Like, the only games I feel like do that are, like, party games, which is great. And party games have their place, but never, like, a game, like a big game like this. And so, like, I was constantly talking about that at PAX Unplugged when I was talking to different people. I was just like, it's so nice to have a game that's just like, it's just fun. The point of it is just straight up fun. Just an absolute blast. Nothing else. Just let's have a ball. That's it. And I'm like, thank God someone did that. Like, there's so many games it's like where it's just like, there's so much fun just like sucked out of it for the sake of like mechanics or this or that, is this or that. And I'm like, can we just have a game that's a blast and like that's it? Does that make a difference? Does that make a difference? Not really. It's like, can we have a game that's just a blast and that's it? And this is it. This is one of the few games out there that does that. I'm gonna start punching stuff. So I'm all for it. People are gonna sneer at this game because it's a giant volcano monster and you're rolling marbles and it's just like, oh, it's chaotic and crazy. It's like, yeah, it is. Thank God. Oh my gosh. People need to get over themselves. For all the complaints, none of them are a big deal. The shininess of the board is whatever. The box isn't as nice as Down Force a Stop Thief, but it's not going to fall apart like some people act like. True. It's not as nice as those two. And again, they made this box this way for a reason. Like, it's a reason that, like, I could take or leave or take? Whatever. How are you supposed to say it? I could take it or leave it. That's what I was trying to say. Freak, Nick. But I don't know. It's I needed somewhere to put these because they were rolling around, and then I just had to put them all through one car. It's like, yeah, it's like the box is meant to be the way it is. Sure, like a big, thick Down Force, a Stop Thief box would be cool, but like, whatever. It's not a huge deal. It's still not as bad as like some of Stronghold Games' box. Alrighty, so let's punch these bad boys out. Oh, I got you, Birdman. I got you. Yeah, that one flew over my head, brother. Sorry. Which, I am a wizard. It's true. I invented green screen technology. So we have these right here. So you can see if we go this way. I don't know if you can see it without me angling my camera down. No, you can't. All right, let me see. Oh! So you see there's this gap underneath the island like that. That gap doesn't mean anything. It doesn't anything, but these essentially are they're things that go right here just to cover up that gap. It's literally just for aesthetics. If people want them, it's you know, take them or leave them. It's whatever. I think they look fine, you know, but you do not need them. But they come in it, so they just go boop, and then they cover up that little part. That's what these are. I know. Quit trying to cheapen it by adding fun. That's garbage. God, who wants to have fun in board games? I'm here to look at beige, beige, and beige. And that's it. Bang. Now that's there. Now I can't see under the island. Thank God. Yeah. Let's move this out of the way so I can punch some stuff. Punch it. Archangel 7. Hello all. Hello, Archangel. How are you today? I do hope your day is going splendiferously. I am having a good day. And again, please feel free to ask questions or, you know, bring up topics or, you know, the questions could be anything you want. Anything at all. Well, I mean, within reason, of course. But we're going to be here for a little bit. So, yeah. But, yeah, if you're enjoying this, we do stream at least twice a week over on our own Twitch channel. We're going to try and stream here a little bit more often, but the vast majority of the time will be over on Twitch. And if you haven't yet, I need something to help punch this out. If you haven't yet, check out our Top 100 Games, which is coming out on the Dice Tower right now. We have had 2 installments drop already. We have had our 100 to 91 dropped yesterday, and our 90 to 81 dropped today. So yeah, check them out because top 100s, they're ridiculous. It was a lot of work, just the most work ever. But it was worth it. It was very fun. Oh, what's up, Lunchies? How are you, bruh? It was so good to see you again, sir. Cool thing is, all these on the back, they are marked so you know where to put them all. Whoa, whoa. You can see through the game? What magic is this? Oh, that's kind of a good point, Burst. Said the underneath the board is where you can put cards and stuff if you have a small table space. That's a very good point. Because despite the board being very tall, it's not that big. It's smaller than like a Ticket to Ride board or something like that. So the table space is actually not that bad in this, despite the fact that it's a very big 3D kind of over-the-top board, which is actually pretty nice. Because it could have very well been, you know, just some massive monstrosity thing that no one could ever play. Lexum, what's up, Lexum? Is Mike coming tonight? Mike is not. I know he's everyone's favorite, and so I'm probably going to lose all my viewers right now, but he is not. He is with his lady out there because they had not seen each other for a while, and they missed each other because they're losers. They don't understand the real way is to be sad and alone. But yeah, so he is over at her place tonight, so he will not be making an appearance. There we go. There we go. Oh, these fit in nice, too. So no, unfortunately, he won't be here tonight. It'll just be me, but we will be back on Twitch tomorrow, and we're actually going to be playing Fireball Island. Bang! Ooh, how fun. Bang, bang. Ooh, going down the river a lot. Can we get the other two to go over there, too? Bang. Oh, did it. Bang. Oh, stymied. Lit. Yeah, so no Mikey tonight, unfortunately. But you'll have to deal with me. Yeah, Matthew Jude does love his just dry like a desert Euro games. Come on. The drier, the better. Does Volcar have his family, or is he a lonely island? I maintain he's so angry because he's so lonely. You know? It's like, remember that Pixar short, Lava, where the volcano is like, just wants love and stuff? I feel like that's Volcar, you know? So we got the maw here. So the maw is where the lucky penny goes. Bang, bang. Lucky little penny. Bang. In the maw. Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it. Yeah, so I feel like Volcar is just misunderstood, you know? That's the issue. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm glad you're enjoying the top hundreds. It was fun to make. It was a crazy amount of work. Insane amount of work. But it was very fun to make. What do I think is the reason of the loss of quality of the sponsors on your top 100? The 80s are less interesting than the 90s. Less interesting in what way? I think they're just as good. I think our sponsors, and I don't think our sponsors appreciate you saying that, Dago. I think the sponsors in our 90 to 81 are great. I would also say that coming up with 100 different sponsors is hard. Especially trying to come up with 100 different sponsors that have nothing to do with poor gaming and are trying to make them all very different is harder than it seemed. We were like, this will be easy. All I think of was like 100 different things, and it was much harder than it sounded. So, yeah. So, you know, just be grateful with what you get, all right, Diego? Jeez. Is Mike audition for the next Tarantino film? I hope so. I don't think so. But it's possible, I suppose. Okay, where's the one? Okay, there we go. And again, these all have numbers on them so you know where to put everything, which is great. What's my 101? I said it in the in our top 100. I believe it was Caverna, if I remember correctly. Although no, it's valid. It's my 101 because if you know us at all or have watched our streams or anything like that, is we play Feast for Odin a lot. That's like one of our favorite games, and so I'm trying to like say stuff and not spoil stuff. We like Feast for Odin a lot. And so Feast for Odin kind of replaced Caverna for me. They're not the same game. They don't really play that similarly, but like just in terms of like a big Uwe Rosenberg like worker placement games, I'm kind of like every time I would play Caverna, which wouldn't be very often because we don't have Caverna. I would probably rather just play Feast for Odin, to be completely honest. Although with the new expansion for Caverna coming out, having like different like essentially faction abilities. Sounds pretty dope. And I do like Caverna a lot, but Caverna was my 101. Good game. Didn't quite make it. Alrighty. Almost done here with the... Jordan King said, table space is big if you add the expansions. You're not wrong about that. The, well, one expansion. The other two expansions are pretty small. But if you're using the Crimson Cutlass expansion, which we will open in a moment, yeah, then the table space starts getting bigger. Trust me. We are trying to put the expansions on the demo tables at PAX Unplugged because we weren't playing with them. We just wanted people to see them. Boom. Helicopter. Bang. This is where all the people go. So I go here. Bang, bang. We wanted people to be able to see the expansions because, you know, we wanted them to buy them. And those tables we had were like 3x3s. They weren't very big. It was hard getting everything on that table. I'm not going to lie. It was tough. Important question. Feel free to not answer about Fireball Island or Dinosaur Island. As of right now, Dinosaur Island. And I think that'll stay. Because in the end, Jalbert Stott, I like meatier games, bigger games, Euro games, more than like just, crazy fun, crazy fun. I like those games better. That being said, I like them both a lot. I'll give you a little spoiler. Fireball Island is not on my top 100 because... when we did our lists, we'd only played it like once or twice. We didn't have it. And so, but I'm pretty sure it'll show up next year. I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy playing it. But yeah, I like Dinosaur Island better. And I can say that. It's not like Restoration Games would be like, well, there goes your sponsorship. That's not really how they roll. All right, bang. That is empty. That's empty, right? Cool. Alrighty, so that is the Fireball Island base game. I'm going to bag stuff up here. But yeah, I do love Dinosaur Island. Dinosaur Island is such a good game. I am very impatiently waiting for the Kickstarter to get here with our Totally Liquid expansion and our Dulosaur Island expansion. Because Dulosaur Island is so interesting to me because I already love Dinosaur Island at 2 players. So now there's like a 2-player only version of the game. Oh, it's amazing. That is so awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. So now I basically have 2 versions of that game. It's kind of, to me, it's like from what it seems like, we were talking to one of our followers about it because he got to demo it at PAX Unplugged Dulosaur Island. And he said it's kind of like Seven Wonders Duel, where it's like, it's definitely still in the same, like, universe as, as Seven Wonders, but it's definitely like a different game. It's not just like, oh, this is like some weird variant of Seven Wonders. It's like, no, this is a different game. It's just in that same universe. It feels like it still. And he said that's what Dulosaur Island was like. And I was like, that is primo. Because I don't want like a 2-player version of Dinosaur Island. Because I already can just play Dinosaur Island. I like that just fine. I want it to be different. And it looks like it is. And I'm like, primo. Love it. Boom. Okay, so this is Fireball Island in all its glory. Coolio. Bang. They definitely smooched. Sorry, I'm way behind the chat. Oh gosh, I'm way behind the chat. My bad. Hold on. Any other questions? Discovered you guys. Love the energy and vibe. Zach Whaley, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, my brother is not here. He's off being in love. It's annoying. But thank you for saying that. That's seriously lovely. If you have a Twitch, feel free to follow us on Twitch. We live stream 2 or 3 times a week over there as well. since you guys are doing a top 100, would you do a favorite games to play with your family on the holidays? We are actually going to be doing a top 10 games to play this holiday list bursting. So yes, we will do that. The funny thing is we don't really, no one in our family plays games. Well, that's not true. Our brother and sister play games. They'll play games with us. But no one else in our family does. Our mother hates board games. Look, brother's Murph. Yay, coffee. Our mother hates board games. Our dad will play them. They're not his jam. So actually, with our fam, and by the way, you put these in here. I always just put them in like upside down like that. These fit in here like that. It is kind of a Tetris-y thing that you kind of got to get used to. You can definitely fit everything in here without the box like sticking up, but you do kind of have to learn the Tetris a bit. Volcar is the issue, but then everything kind of just goes in here in the middle, bang, 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 like that, and then you're good. Volcar is the issue. I had it like down, like at PAX Unplugged, like, oh, this is the perfect area. That's what it is. This is the perfect way to do it, and then I freaking forgot how to do it. Move it over. Move it over. So the helicopter, go right there in the middle. Bang, bang. So everything can fit in here, which is just Lurvlet. Oh, I didn't do the cards. I didn't open the cards. Oh, crap. I don't think that's going to fit. But, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, so yes, we're going to be doing that bursting. My main thing is, like, pick light games. Like, just pick light games, particularly games that you can play with a lot of people. For the most part, not always. But that's usually a pretty good sign. Games that are competitive, but not, like, so competitive. Whoa, that's a subscription. That's... Thanks, Jim Crimmins. So apparently our alerts are still on for Twitch. Let me turn those off. So that's an alert for Twitch. Thanks, Jim Crimmins. I don't know if you're out there, but thanks a lot for that resub. Because there are no subscriptions on YouTube. Although I think there might be, but at some point. How long did the top 100 take you ballpark? They're each about an hour long, so it was 10 hours of filming alone. And then each top 10 probably took 3 to 4 hours to edit. 3 to 4 hours to edit. So, gosh, it's probably between 50 and 60 hours, I'd say. 50 to 60 hours. So, a long time. These bags are too small. Oh, we got bigger bags. Because all that's not including, like, thinking about, like, what sponsors we're going to do. Having for me to, like, go get all the... Because Mike was, like, mega busy during, like, the 2 weeks. Because we did the entire thing basically in a week. And Mike was, like, uber busy that week. He had to, like, work a ton, like, way more than he usually does. That week, and it was just... Ooh, this right here, too. It was just... It was a nightmare. It was great, but it was a nightmare. Get on, dude. Come on. What's pushing out here? What's pushing out? Why are we being weird? There we go. I was like, why are we being weird? Bang, bang. Baba Island. That's why I didn't turn that on. Yeah, so it was an insane amount of work, and we basically thought originally that Tom was going to we figured that he would release like 2 a week or 3 a week, because that's generally how it's been in the past. So we were like, okay, we can get him like 2, and then the next week we'll get him like 2 more, next week we'll get him like 2 more, and we can like space it out. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a 5 a week, I'm gonna do them all in 2 weeks. And we were like, oh, okay, that means we have to have them all done, like, now. So basically, once we give them to him, once he starts releasing it, we basically have to have them all done, because we're not going to have time to, like, kind of do them in increments like we were planning on it. Which is fine, and that's totally fine, and it's Tom's choice and stuff like that, but it made it where we were like, oh, shoot, how are we going to do all this? Because we needed to do it before we left for Thanksgiving / PAX Unplugged, vacation, holiday time, whatever. And so we did the entire thing in a week, and it was insane. And then there's certain stuff that got left out. Like I didn't put pictures of the game in like we said, like, oh, my favorite, you know, number 68 is Fireball Island or whatever. Like I don't have a picture of Fireball Island. I just have the text that says Fireball Island, which is everyone's complaining about in the comments, which is whatever. I don't really care that much, but it's one of the things like everyone's like, you need to put the game pictures, and I'm like, I know, I didn't have time. Sorry, like I had no time because editing them was so much work. I mean, so much work. But nonetheless, it was great. So fun, loved it. But it is even if you were just sitting, we're gonna open up one of the expansions now. Oh, you know what? I should have kept the board out. Oh well, should have kept the board out. I'll get the board back out. Hold on. Sorry. I just realized I should have the board back out because I want to show what these expansions do. And a lot of them are you rolling stuff. So we're bringing it all back out, people. I didn't know that. But so yeah, it was a ton of work. Sorry, I'm so. What I do, Guillermo? What's up, brother? How you doing? It is good to see you. Nobody's Cam said, hi, dudes. Played Fireball Island at a friend's house. Pretty fun, to be honest. Isn't it, though? Gosh, it's just such a great time. I really do love it. I love it so much. It's an absolute blast. It's one of those games that, like, I just want to show everyone and introduce everyone to. Oh, it's just such a good time. Okay. So what I can do, though, is once I have this set up, is I can just push it off to the side. Bang. Okay. It's just, oh, it's so lovely. It's so lovely. Let me go to the chat. What is your process in choosing a top 100? Matt asked. Thank you for the question, Matt. There is a method that I used last year to do my top 25. And that is to write down all my games on flashcards. I think Tom does it this way or has done it this way in the past. To write down all my games that I have or all the games that I, am considering. Write them all down on a flashcards rather, and then just grab two more or less at random. Grab, Abyss and Viticulture. And then I just go, which one of these I like better? And then, I put it, I like better, worse, and then I just separate piles like that. And you kind of just keep separating piles and piles and piles until you have a top 100 or a top 10. You can do it that way. I wouldn't do it that way because there is a great website called Pub Meeple. Pub is in like a bar. Pub Meeple. And they have a really good way to get your top whatever 100 whatever games. You input all your games. You can input your BGG list. You could add more games to it or take them away or whatever. You can input stuff, and then again, it'll just grab two, and you go, which one do you like more, this one or this one? And he goes, okay, this one. And you grab two more, and it'll start cycling through, and it just keeps cycling until you have ranked your top, in our case, I think like 200. And it's pretty cool. It's a very easy way to do it. It still takes a while, but it is a good way to do it. So if you're thinking about doing it, like, yeah, what's my top 10? Use Pub Meeple. Pub Meeple is outstanding. Oh, thank you, Restoration Games. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Hi. Sorry, I'm way behind the chat. Oh, sorry, I'm also... I have, if you have a link, I have to approve it. Wait, hold on. Archangel said, saw the brothers at the Game Toppers booth at PAX Unplugged, got nervous, so I kept moving. Wifey shook her head in disappointment. You should have said hi. Oh, no. Oh, that's too bad. Well, hello, Archangel. Next time, say hi. We're very unimpressive and boring in real life. So this is one of the expansions, Fireball Island, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Bees, which is probably the best, that's probably the best game title ever. That's a ridiculous title. And by the way, these create one picture. Isn't that fun? I didn't know that until PAX Unplugged. I had no idea, but they create one picture, which is awesome. They don't all create one picture. No, they do not all create one picture. That is a good point. G Money said, might I add that people buying Fireball Island for younger kids will want to open, punch, and assemble the bits. Don't let kids do it. They will destroy it. That's fair. That's fair. Then just repackage it and wrap it up. That is a good point, G Money. Because when they open it for Christmas, if you're getting it for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, they're going to want to play it right away and have it already assembled. That is a very astute point, Mr. Money. Most important question, Fireball Dinosaurs or Island Island? Ooh, Island Island I hear is really nice this time of year. So maybe Island Island. But Fireball Dinosaurs do sound pretty cool. So this one comes with little honey pots. These are extra treasures that you can get around the island that are worth more. So you're trying to get honey, but the bees don't like it when we take the honey though. Jordan says, I have Dualosaur Island coming next week. A dope. I hope ours is coming soon. I hope it didn't already come and it got stolen off our porch. But then again, this didn't get stolen off our porch, and this box was like massive. So hopefully, I don't think I've gotten a shipping notice yet, though. I really want it. Chowberside, Dino Island's your favorite of all time. Wow, that's dope. But it's too much for your wife. Dualosaur, she might be down with. Dope. Jordan Schoenberger, what's up, brother? How is, Mike and I played Power Grid with Jordan at PAX Unplugged. He was just like, hey, man, I know you guys want to play it. I like playing it. I'm going to bring it. And we were like, all right, cool. And so we were like, hey, man, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, that's our only time to do it. And so that's when we did it. What's up, Sakura? How are you? Okay. So, Crouching Tiger Hidden Bees comes with a couple more cards. Oops. And these bees are these golden yellow marbles that are smaller. They are smaller and they come in this little beehive thing. Oh, what fun. And it also comes with this sweet ass tiger. So basically, when you play a card, you get to launch the tiger. It's like one of those frogs that have the back end that you push, you know, like that, you know, one of those things. And it does take technique. You get better at it. I got pretty good at PAX, and now I suck at it again. Oh, that's too high. And so you get to launch the tiger from off the board, and you're trying to hit people. And if you hit them, you get to steal 3 of their treasures, which is dope. That's cool, Sakura. Don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm so far behind. What's the Fireball Island not coming with baggies? I don't know. I don't know. You have to ask Restoration. We actually play Fireball Island on a tabletopper, which ironically we discovered through you guys. Well, hey, I'm playing Fireball Island on a game topper right now too. There we go. What's up, JM Crimmins? Your all's game topper is legit. Just saying, it's great. We love it. We love it, love it, love it. Game toppers, hit them up if you want it. They're gonna have a Kickstarter next year, and they have a sale open. Sale going on right now through the end of the year. So if you're thinking about it, now's a good time to do it. All right, Dago. I'm pretty sure you probably left like an hour ago because I'm so far behind in the chat. But see, this is why I can't be here alone, because I talk too much. I talk way, way too much. So you have something like Tiger Leap. When you play Tiger Leap, you move 6 and you get to launch the tiger. Ah! Ah! So you get off the side of the board and you're like, bang. Man, I got so good at it. I'm going too high. I'm going too high. But nonetheless, the tiger, and then you have more tiger, and then you have bees, which is, I love the fact that there's a question mark. It just makes me happy. So you move 10, and you pour all the bees. Thing is, you pour all of them. It's insane when it happens. I mean, it is just like, there's so many marbles flying around. It's just insane. Oh, I love it. I love the bees expansion. The bees expansion is great. And also, it's super easy just to throw in. And Restoration Games is here. I love it. You probably already answered the question. Miscommunication from the manufacturer, new to us. We asked for them in referring to bags. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, cool, cool. again, that was answered like an hour ago, so I'm glad that I'm so far behind. Alrighty. So that's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Beast. That's what comes in it. It's a small little expansion. Got some cards, you know, just all the cards to do stuff. You got another souvenir, so it's just like tiger meat. Oh, tiger bait rather, not tiger meat. That's messed up. They're an endangered species. And so, oh my gosh, I'm way behind. Holy crap. Behind the box, what's up? Hello. Here's a link to Pub People. Thank you, Restoration Games. I appreciate it. Are all the expansions going to be readily available in retail? Which they answered. Last Adventure is now. Crimson Cutlass is in January. Crouching Tiger. February. Treasure Trove won't be in retail. The Treasure Trove is a deck of cards. This was a Kickstarter thing. You can only get this at conventions. But I will open that in a bit. But no, this is this one. It's great. It's just a small little thing. Super easy to add in. Just, man, I suck at this. I used to be so good at this. Crouching Tiger. Love it. Cracks me up. Absolutely cracks me up. Okay. Let's move on to the Last Adventure. So Last Adventure, this I'm super excited to play with, because one thing that comes in this one is you get player powers, which is so awesome. There's nothing I love more than a game that I love than being like, hey, here's variable player powers. Oh, it's my favorite thing in the world. It makes me so happy. Jim Kerman said, next year I'm coming to PAX Unplugged. Dope. Start over, I just joined now. Sorry, Adam. How similar are your and Mike's final top 10? Jim Crimmins, I'm not going to say. You're going to have to watch. But you're around a decent amount. You know our taste in games. But I'm not going to say. I'm trying to not spoil anything from our top 100. So the Last Adventure has got a couple of different stuff. One, it's a 5-player expansion, so now you can play with 5 players, which just means there's more people to throw stuff at, which is great. And it doesn't really change the game much. And you got it, Matt Ernst, for answering. Again, sorry, I'm so far behind. Mike got to play Power Grid. Does it make it top 100? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. I'm going to tell you right now. Because we played it last weekend. And we did our top 100. We made our lists like, oh gosh, I don't know, a month and a half ago. What's up, Justin Malik? Macaque, sorry, not Malik. There's also a boulder, which you cannot roll through Volcar, but it does give him a pretty sweet hat. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at his sweet hat. Oh, I love it. So you get Last Adventure right here. Boom. So it's a 5th player. You also get snakes. These snakes, you also have an idol. The idol goes right here, and it is very Indiana Jones themed. And these snakes, there's a couple different spots on the board. Back. That one's hard to put on there. There's a couple different spots, and these snakes are they're so precarious. Which is the point. You know, they're meant to be very precarious, but they fall all over the place. And if a snake hits you, or you start your turn, a snake is touching you, that means it bites you and it poisons you. And instead of picking a card, you have to draw a card off the top of the deck, I believe. I just love the chaos of everything just going down the hill like that. It cracks me up. So you got snakes. You got snake tokens. You got a big boulder, which you just throw at people, and it's just big and clunky and ridiculous. And I love it. And the Last Adventure, which also gives you player powers, which I actually honestly haven't really looked at, so I want to look at these. Your Game Topper looks like a piece of the Middle Earth map. That is why this is my favorite Game Topper, Matt. Who was that? Jordan King. Because it looks like a Middle Earth map. That is why I love it. Unfortunately, this yellow doesn't look the best on camera, especially this camera we have here. It doesn't look the best. It comes off kind of garish and just like not the most appetizing color. In real life, it's gorgeous. And for some reason, this camera doesn't do, it doesn't show yellows very well. And this yellow, it doesn't do very well. It doesn't do it justice. This, watch my Game Topper review if you want to see what this map looks like. It's, oh, I love it so much. It's by far my favorite. Although there is a snow map that is cool. I'm going to try eventually to convince Berkey to let me make a Game Topper map. And yes, they have a co-op version that's coming out very soon. I'm very curious of what that's going to be. I'm very excited. Bees? Arrested Development reference? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I know. I have no Dark Tower information. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Let me... Oh, gosh, I'm so far behind. Actually, I'm not that far behind anymore. Sakura's really looking forward to co-op. The first game did not go well for a young lady I was playing with. She felt like she could never hold on to treasure. Yeah, I mean, it can happen. To me, it's never a big deal. I don't know. It's such a light, crazy little game. Also, you JG Mind? Shoot. JG Mind, your name's not Justin. Your name is JG Mind. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I like about this game is so light and just crazy that, like, to me, it's like, if your game doesn't, like, go that well, it's kind of like, all right, whatever. Like, I don't know, but I can totally understand how someone would not feel that way. To me, I'm just like, whatever. It's just some crazy thing, you know? Like, it's a bananas chaos game. Like, you know, whatever. Did you know my real name was Justin? I sure didn't, JG Main. I maintain your name isn't Justin. You no longer have a name. Your name is JG Main. Yes, indeed, Jim Crim's Dark Tower. So these are all... Oh, man, these are all... You have so many players. I haven't looked at these, honestly. I hadn't had a chance to. Ooh, cool. Oh, that's nice. Cool. So Minecart Mate lets you immediately move to any cave. That's really cool. And these are all player powers. They're pretty easy, so absurdly lucky. When I grab or steal the golden idol, I draw a souvenir card. So the golden idol, where I put it, is this little special treasure right here. You get a souvenir card. When I grab a snapshot, I grab a souvenir card. Super simple little things, but do make everyone a little bit different. Ooh, this one's nice. Cunningly cunning. Hilarious. I can rotate at the start of my turn. Frighteningly knowledgeable. When I use a cave, I may re-roll to see where I exit. Oh, that's a great one. When I get a souvenir card, I draw 2 and choose one. Great. When I play Cataclysm, I may first rotate up to 3 trees. And then you get to rotate? Oh, yeah. These are pretty much always in the game. Always in the game. Why not? They're super simple. The only one you can't always use is this one, because it requires the golden idol, which is not in every game. That is outstanding. Oh, that's outstanding. So pumped. Real quick, though. Bees! Oh, I love it so much. Ha! I love it. Bees. Best. Bees? On a rate of 9 to 10, how would you rate Downforce as a family racing game? I rated it 11. Downforce is by far my favorite racing game. I mean, not even close. I actually got to demo it at PAX Unplugged, which I wasn't really expecting. It just happened to have someone that came up. I had a copy of Downforce right next to me where I was demoing, and someone's like, "Can we demo that? I've been really wanting to play it." And I was like, "Hell yeah, we can." So we demoed Downforce. I got to play it with 6 players. It was awesome. It'd been a couple months since I played it. I love it so much. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, now we're going to do the Crimson Cutlass, which is the big expansion. Those are both pretty small, pretty easy. Yeah, it's the best. Been pretty good. Got a bunch of stuff for school that's been stressful, but other than that, it's been good going well. I'm glad, JG Main. That's awesome. So the entire top 100 going to have the running sponsorship gag. I'd be interested to see another 80 plugs. Ross Updike, by the way, hello. How are you? Yes. Yes, it will. There are 100 different sponsorships. It made filming that a nightmare. Totally worth it, but it was hard to do. Not to mention because we wanted to have as much physical stuff as we could. If we could have a hat or a shirt or like just a thing to pull, even if it was like a Diet Dr. Pepper, we're like, oh, Diet, you know, it's just having as much physical stuff as possible is the best. But like we couldn't buy, we honestly spent probably about $150 on stuff for this, mostly at thrift stores. But we wanted to have as much physical stuff as possible. We wanted a mix of stuff sometimes where it just kind of like comes up behind us or it just kind of like appears and it's not like, we don't talk about it. We don't always mention it. And sometimes we make it like a big deal. We didn't want it to be all or one thing. We wanted to keep people guessing. But there are 100, and some are better than others. But I like them all. But yes, there are 100 of them, and it was so worth it. It's so much work. So we have Fireball Island, Wreck of the Crimson Cutlass. This is probably my favorite of the covers. It's so cool. I just love the, it's just great. It's just great. Bang. All right, so this one we have a big ship. So this is the one where like you start taking up some more table space. So, actually, I have not really played with this one too much. It's my right. Let me see. Turn up my lights a little bit. My brightness is down a little bit. All right, that's a little better. Not the best, but whatever. So I have not played with this one, but I'm excited to. So this is cool because there are caves around the board. So spots that have numbers, like this spot right here, are caves. And when you go into a cave, you can decide to go to, essentially to the grotto where there's like wrecked shit underneath, which I think is so cool. Very Goonies-like, which will make Mike very, very happy because Mike loves the Goonies. And there's still crazy fireball stuff going on. Ah, I love it. Oh, weird. Oh, I'm not at the bottom of the chat. I was like, am I at the bottom of the chat? No way. What up, Daniel? You should make those shirts in real life. Which shirts? I'm behind the chat. Nobody's Kevin. Can you clarify which shirts we're talking about? Sure, I don't know. Oh, okay. I see. Restoration Games and Peep. FYI, you can get actual shirts of those cards in our merch store. Very cool. So the Crimson Cutlass here has these cursed gems. These cursed gems, let's see exactly what they are or how much they're worth. I can't quite remember. Cursed sapphires, sorry. They're worth 2 points at the end of the game. So these are all worth 2 points at the end of the game. That's what it was. And they're around the ship. There's so many things here. I love it. So many things hard to keep track. I got bees, I got snakes, everything. And after in the D&D campaign, not right now. We know who's going to run it. Our friend David, Tall David, who's been on Twitch a few times, he's going to run it. That's about all we know. We're pretty sure we know who's going to be in it. Let me actually look and see how this goes together because I don't actually know. David's going to run it. Shay is going to be in it, most likely. So you also have cannons, and these cannons here can direct the different cannonballs that can be thrown all over the place on this thing, because the world makes no sense and it's bananas, and I love it. So we got like curses. Oh, there's multiple. Ooh, that's right. We have multiple here. Where does this last one go? Yeah, whatever. But so, I don't know. Oh, we have two back here. That's what it is. Bang and bang. Sorry about that. So now it's got the gems on it. I don't know what it's gonna be, when it's gonna be yet. We want to make it as soon as possible, but like it's tough. It's a lot of work to do one. We're gonna have to completely reconfigure our setup for this because we're probably gonna need to get another camera, which means we're gonna need we need to make sure, you know, our setup and stuff can handle that. Is this where that goes? Cool. So we need to make sure everything is set for it, but so no real updates yet, unfortunately. Sorry, that's I'm thinking about like 3 different things right now, so taking forever to answer that question. Not right now. Hopefully it'll be soon. Same with the 24-hour stream. Will probably be in the first month or two. Oh, the first couple months of the new year is when we want it to be. But we'll have to see. Bang! Haha! Love it. Bang! Ah, so fun. But yeah, so no real word yet, to be completely honest. But it's definitely going to happen. We I think already have the group of who's going to do it, which is nice because that's actually probably going to be would normally be the hardest part. But we already have that, which is great. So sorry about that. The most staggered thing. Downforce is the best. I agree. Sorry. I just bought Mario Kart Monopoly Gamer just to steal the pieces for Downforce. That is a good idea. Let's just go like this. Probably. It looks like it. Haha! That is a great idea. I think I saw someone else do that. That's a great idea. Okay, so this goes here. Boom. Lovely. Now we get it. I'm glad, Jim Crimmins. Thank you for saying that about the first top 100 video. It is, it's ridiculous. Jay Dober said, hi, watching from Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, huh? Dang. It's late. But welcome, Mr. Florida Man. We'll be not there, but in Florida at some point next year. Can't really say when, but yeah, that's right. Bang, bang, bang. So this thing right here, where's the groove? Yeah. We go bang and fall over. And then this sits. If I fits, I sits. Oh, that's where that goes. Oh, I see. Cool. I actually haven't put one of these together, so I'm learning with you. So this will go under here like this, which this will then lock into. Oh, cool. Bang. And then cannonballs sit here and go in here, and then they go, and they go in there. And that's what these cannons are for. Oh, and they only roll down there. Oh, cool. I have not been able to play with this one at all. Oh, see, like, I don't even want to put these in the box. These are so awesome. And, oh, I want to cannonball people now. That's so awesome. Cool. Okay, and then we have our little right here. And then, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Cool, so that is the Crimson Cutlass. So again, you are going through, and you can get to these through a cave. Essentially, you're going into a grotto. And you're going here trying to steal sapphires and stuff, but you can get, like, fireballs launched at you and all this crazy crap. Oh, wow, cool. How cool. Can't wait to play this, says Daniel. Yeah, I know, it's coming over that way. It's coming over that way, I promise you. I agree. I really like the way these look when they're on the shore as well. What's that, Mike? How is Tall David? Tall David's good. Tall David's great. Is Tall David taller than Visor or Ben Lunches? He's probably as tall as Visor, maybe a little bit more. I don't think Lunches. How tall is Lunches? Is he that tall? Yeah, sorry, Restoration. I caught up to your thing later. I figured it out eventually. I hadn't put this one together. It feels weird about YouTube, not Twitch. I agree. It's throwing me off hardcore. I have a very set way of doing things on Twitch. This is very weird. Okay, I finally caught up on the chat. Sorry, thank you for being patient and for me being all over the place with me trying to put stuff together while talking and stuff like that. Best thing to do is ask me a question because I can just talk for a minute and continue doing it. Ah, very cool. Oh, that's right. This one has like endgame scoring conditions, doesn't it? That's right. So this one also has like essentially hidden objectives. So you have hidden objectives. So this one's like, reveal this card at the end of the game. Score 10 points if you have more of this color treasure than anyone else. Very cool. Same with that one. Same with that one. Great. Oh, that's cool. So that's good with this game is like you're adding these little things. You also get snapshots, more snapshots, which is great. It's all the things are adding like little bits here, little bits here, and that's just so darn cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is a Crimson Cutlass. Ooh, girl. All righty. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is the last big one, and that is going to be, ooh, that is a little too hot on the light, a little too hot. Got to turn it back down. All right, so there we go. So this is the maker kit. So this is something you can buy separately. It's essentially, people asked for it, and so they made it. It's essentially a kind of a coloring book where the whole thing is the same as the box, but just an outline, so you can color it yourself. And I am actually going to be coloring this one in on Twitch. I'm not entirely sure when, but I'll be starting somewhat soon. So this is probably my next Twitch art project will be this. And so it's the whole box. So this is not the game, the whole game. People were kind of confused about that, so I just want to let people know. This is not the entire game. This is just another Volcar, the island, and then the box. You still need the other game if you want this one. You're so intrigued by the maker kit. Well, I'm glad, Howard Stott. I am too. I mean, I've seen it. I've opened it in real life and stuff, but, like, it's just cool. It's just a cool... Like, I can wrap my head around painting this or drawing this because this is essentially just... It's just a coloring book, essentially. But, like, the clear island throws me off so hardcore. So the island is clear. So you can make it whatever color you want. You can do whatever you want with it. That's wild to me. It's so weird. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, I know I want to paint it, but, like, I'm just like, do I paint it the same? Do I like? I'm thinking about making like a winter one because why not? And you get another Volcar. So this Volcar I'll be painting. You know, it's just another Volcar. You know, Volcar. No difference really. But the board and they even give you these, which are the little side things. They give you those too, which is ridiculous in a good way. Like not bad, but just like, oh my gosh. So it goes together. Oh, I'm the wrong way. It's harder to put together when I don't have that. So like this is it. I don't know what to paint this. It's like I'm so torn. Like it's Tron Neon. That's what I'm saying. Like, should I do like, see, like Snowball Island, Curse of the Yeti? Exactly. Should I do like a snow one? Should I do like some crazy like 80s, like just like weird like hair metal like just neon 80s thing? Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with this. The box I'm super excited to do, but like this, like I have no clue. I have no clue what to do. I'm so excited though. So I'm definitely gonna do the box on stream. I'll probably do this one on stream once I decide how to paint it. Also, like what kind of paints to use. I'll probably have to prime it, because I don't think the paint will stick to this plastic very well. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. Con Air theme. Oh, I should do Con Air theme. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Snowball Island, Lord of the Rings. See, well, Lord of the Rings, I don't know what I would do to make it specifically Lord of the Rings, or Con Air for that matter. How would I make it Con Air themes? Winter one would look awesome. Fireball, Nordic countries. Yeah, I'm leaning towards winter. Also because like all these would like stand out so vibrantly on like a winter board. You know, like going down Volcar, you know, like, just like, it's so wild. Down, 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 down. Volcar. And that's why that tree is right there, by the way, so it doesn't fall off here. They thought of everything. That craft moss, man. Yeah, regardless of what I'm going to do, is I'm definitely going to get like some like Citadel or like, you know, like 40K kind of like terrain stuff. I'm definitely going to make it much more 3D in that sense. I might even do that just to this one. Because everything's painted on there, which is great, and it looks wonderful, but it's just like that. And as long as you don't put it on any of the paths so that it doesn't mess up the flow of, like, the marbles, it should be fine. And so, I think it'd be cool. Paint it like root. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what to do with this. In the best possible way. Like, I'm super excited for it. But, like, I also love the clear. Like, it's just so weird looking. Oh. So this is the maker kit. It's going to be wild. It's going to be weird, wild stuff. Oops. That pulled out of there. So that's the maker kit. It's silly and ridiculous, and I love it. Where's the front box? So again, I'll be doing this at the very, very least on Twitch. I am curious if I want to do it with my markers. I don't want to paint it. I really don't want to paint it. So I want to do it with my markers. And I hope that'll work on this material. I think it will. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. So that is the maker kit. It is really cool. Such a cool thing that they did, you know. And I mean, again, like, goes to show, like, people asked for stuff like, hey, can you do this? I want to be able to do this. And they were like, okay. And they just did it, you know. No problem. My thing is, if I do a snow one, what am I gonna make Volcar? Whereas if I did like the Neon Tron one, I could probably make Volcar look dope. Volcar. Volcar. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? No. That's it. Okay. Oh, this. These things. I love they gave us these two. Actually, I can punch these out. Let me punch these out real quick. I want to assemble them. I'm just going to punch them. Alright, so the last thing we have is the treasure trove, which we'll go over real quick. Also, because I haven't really looked at that since the Kickstarter. So this last thing is only available at conventions. And it's a box of cards. Because it was a Kickstarter thing. Snowball Island. I think everyone's saying Snowball. I'm Springfield. That would be dope. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm right now. I'm leaning towards snow. That's what I'm leaning towards. But we will see. Alrighty. So it has new souvenirs. Is this all souvenirs? Wow, that is a. Oh, that's right. And there's wounds, right? That's right. And you also get wounds in this. So instead of losing treasures, you can get wounds. And these wounds... Hey, it's J.R. Honeycutt. And these wounds will just do certain things to you instead of losing treasures. So that's kind of cool. Oh, you can make your own. Cool. Fun. So you can make a game that's nastier. You have the hangry souvenirs. Legendary souvenirs, which are super powerful souvenirs. And then just other souvenirs, which is very cool. So all these are souvenirs. And then also ones that you can make yourself. But just bang, souvenirs. So that is what is in the treasure trove. I'm not going to go through all of them. You have a Vuvuzela. I'm very happy about the Vuvuzela. Yeah, so you can just shuffle these in. Depending on what kind of game you want, you can shuffle all of them in and create a bigger souvenir deck, which I might do. Ooh, Excalibur. Ooh, fun. So, very, very cool. Alrighty, people. If nobody has any more questions or anything like that, I'll probably get out of here. That is Fireball Island, the unboxing. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, I'm not good at unboxing and talking at the same time. I suck at it. I suck at it. Bang! Love it. Oh, I love it so much. So much fun. Just love it. And I'm back. Just in time for the bye-byes. Yeah. You ask something, keep me around. I don't care. I'm just hanging out. You got it. If you haven't subscribed to us, give us a subscription. If you want to see us stream more often, hit us up over on Twitch. We're just the Brothers Murph. If you have Twitch, if you don't worry. We're gonna try and do more stuff on YouTube every once in a while. Yeah. So this is fun. You know, we just got the whole thing, and we were like, you know what? Let's do like an unboxing. Let's kind of do it live because Restoration Games knocked it out of the park with this. It's just ridiculous. Bees. There's bees. Oh, I love it. Why YouTube? I don't know, Daigle. Just felt like YouTubing it instead. You know, we don't do stuff on YouTube very often. We don't ever play games on YouTube, so I was like, you know what? Like for our monthly live Q&A, of which we need to do, we do them here because we want to be able to hit people who don't have Twitch, who don't want to go over to Twitch. Ooh, underwater. Damn, that's an interesting idea, David Phillips. I don't know how that would work with like fireballs, but that would be looking cool. That would look cool. But nonetheless, that's why. Just cause, mostly just cause. Make him a disco ball. That would be dope. Alright, people, I'm going to head out, though. I have some more work I need to do, and I need to put all this away and clean up all my trash. But thank you for being here with me. I do appreciate it. And we will be on Twitch tomorrow night playing Fireball Island. Mike and I will be. We'll probably play with one of the expansions at least. We'll probably play at least with like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Bees, because it's probably the easiest to add in. Maybe we'll play Crimson Cloud. I have no idea, honestly. We'll see. There's so much stuff to play with. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Have a good night, and we will see you very, very soon. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.